blessed and highly favored, and definitely hope the same for you. And if this is stopping by my channel, much love to you and welcome. And to my returning subs, my growing extended family, thank you so much for the love and support. We're all going through these quests of learning ourselves and growing within ourselves on a much deeper level, and trust and believe that better things are so close on the way. And with that being said, much love to all. Namaste, love and blessings, love and light, and many blessings are definitely coming your way. And if you have been watching my videos for a while now, and have not already, please like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell at the bottom so you know when I'm about to upload my next video. Also, if you are comfortable enough, please drop me a line or two. I would love the chance to get to know you as much as you're getting to know me, even if it's about the positive feedback of the content of my video, or you're just up telling me about your empathic gift, how it impacted your life, not my life, well, our lives, and heading you towards a positive direction. Also, if you feel like the videos are very uplifting to you, informative, or just give you good vibes, you would love to share with a loved one, family, or a friend, or even fellow empaths. Um, Shoot, I'm sorry, y'all. It's like I keep getting these text messages while I'm trying to do my video. That you would love to share with the loved one, family, or friend, or a fellow empath going through trying times and need confirmation or validation towards life path or even soul purposes. Please go ahead and share. And while you're at it, give you a thumbs up, like, and also share on your social media favorites wherever you see fit. Thank you once again for the love and support. It's greatly appreciated. And I hope you're able to resonate with the content of my video. And the music that I'm listening to in the background, I like this graphics, whatever they're using. This Kundalini activation, boost immunity, meditation for transformation, Kundalini awakening meditation. So I will post that link in the description box below. And the video I'm doing today is called Twin Flame 101. Heyoka, you are the warrior of the chosen one to stop whatever lurks in the darkness. And it's so true. A lot of us go through so much stuff, and we're trying to understand, why does life have to be so heavy? Why does life, why does everything got to be so intense? Been traumatized with our truth of whatever has really messed you up to where you view life on a different view than other people that have went through times of sorrow and trauma and stuff like that. And the reason why, when my opinion, when I really look at, all the things that we go through, darkness really wants to play, want to play a big part in that by giving you, these, lost hope type, situations. Um, like, oh, you're going to continue to go through this, nobody cares, it'll be better if you end your life, anything that is not lifting you up, that keeps you at a low frequency. And a lot of times these things had to be placed in our life to really remind us of the strength that we truly have. We're all we're not the force to be reckoned with, you know what I'm saying? So, when we had to go through this life, they shut all of our, our powers down. They will allow things, they're like sprinkle a little magic dust over you just for you to be able to have little snippets of it to know that you stick out you really stick out in the world. A lot of things that we have to deal with that a lot of people don't even really know, the battles that we fight behind closed doors, things that we don't discuss. You know what I'm saying? I always say prayers for everybody, because there's a lot of things that, we paint this smile on our face like everything is fine, knowing that, our heart bleeds sadness, and if we didn't go through these different tribulations, turn this down, I don't want to have that drowned out the message. When we go through these different situations in our life, it reminds of if you made it through all these different things. It seems like everybody is like uploading at the same time right now. When we're all going through these different things, like, it just seems like every direction you're coming from is something heavy. When you heal and let go of one thing, another something else pops off in your life, and it's coming back to back to back to back to back, to where it where ego and darkness, where ego and darkness wants you to be distracted from that, but universe wants you to be able to see. You see all these things that has harped into your life that really damaged you in some kind of way, and allowed you to still be able to live as you know, even though you hold that pain in your heart like a security blanket. It was just, all it was is, it was a reminder to let you know that you were that chosen one. We needed you to go through these things, allow you to still be able to survive, um to be able to reflect your example upon the world, of being that person that, you know, whatever is negative, whatever is popping off on your on not on your path, that you're tired of going through these things. I don't understand, why do I have to keep, you know, feeling the way I feel? And it's not, they're not doing it. If you're looking at it from a negative point of view, yes, all you're going to see is the things that you have been. They want you to be able to see, oh, see what this person did to you, or see this is what happened to you, and you're still here. And that's not something that they want you to see, that as a negative, you know, time of your life, but allowing you to see this is what happened to you, but look what, I chose you for this situation. I chose you because we had faith in you that you will overcome this. But we needed you to go through certain trials and tribulations in your life that was going to really traumatize you and mess you up, for you to be able to have that willpower to say, I'm not going to allow this BS that I've been placed in to keep me from overcoming, or keeping me from succeeding, or keeping me from a better life, because of the things that I cannot change. They want you to be able to see that you are like the pure, like, mascot of power. You know, you are that one that stands for everything that's good and pure, you know, and they want you to be able to recognize that and give yourself that credit you truly deserve. You know, a lot of us has been through hell and high water, and a lot of times it's hard for you to voice the things that you have went through, because you know what we're currently going through now, unless somebody's spiritually awakened that you can actually trust to talk to, it's not going to make any sense to them. Or, you know, a lot of times when we have used our life trauma as an example to help other people see their, you know, how their life is, how their life could be, you know, as a positive sense, on you being able to heal and come to terms, but using whatever has placed you in that darkness, you know, at a low frequency, can be the same thing used as a stepping stool to get to where you truly need to be. You know, a lot of times I sit here and I cry. I tell y'all that all the time. I sit here and cry, and really, you know, when I can actually see what I went through, sometimes it's like, it feels like I did not go through this. I'm like, did I really go through this? Did my family really do this to me? And, you know, it's like, damn, I never really thought my family could do that to me. But then when I allowed myself to really, after I dried up my tears and really allowed myself to see what the universe was trying to teach me, what I needed to learn to happen to you, for you to be able to recognize the strength that grows in you every day, the magic that you allow yourself to embrace every day, the power that is strengthening you through that storm every day. They want you to know that you are that chosen one. And it's like when I see different visions of, warriors. I've told y'all along the times, I see when regular people see you, they see you, walking down the street as a regular person, but an empath with that pure sight of abundance or whatever, that magic that we carry. I'm allowed to see y'all as these big warriors with these wings that have battle scars that nobody knows about. They see you, but when you look in the mirror, you see something else. When you allow yourself to see the handsome in you, or the beauty in you, or the strength in you, you allow yourself to see that. Wear your scars they're like their damn badges. Don't allow, these situations to put you in a victim mentality type, you know, frequency. You're that, you're a victor of everything that was placed on your life, in your life, or on your lap to really hurt you, but you did not allow yourself to do that. Once you get up in the morning, even when you're depressed, there's days when I get up and I don't want to do anything because I'm so depressed. And then I'm just like, I'm no, hell no. I'm not, I'm one of those ones. I'm a sore loser. I'll be damned. There's too many people riding and banking for me to fail, or banking for me to give up, or not to keep pushing. They do that. I'm not going to allow people like that. And especially that looks and waiting for it to allow them to win that. I'm not. I'm gonna keep going, and I know, when you're doing some good things in your life, devil make sure they bring everybody in your life for you to tell what your next steps are, or they want you to, knowing that you can tell something could be very detrimental to your past. So you have to be very choicey about the things that you speak of. And I tell people that all the time, and a lot of times we have that heart that think, oh, well, that person won't do that to me. You'll be surprised. You'll be really surprised. And that's why, a lot of times when we go through our spiritual awakenings, at first they shed light on the people you need to part ways with, or the people you really need to be, especially when you start getting stuck on your words. Those are not the people that you need to be around. I had to learn those all the hard way, but you know what? I benefit off of all those mistakes I've carried. I'm very selective about what I talk about. I try not to think too much of ahead, because you will have, like I was telling y'all the other day, you do have dark empaths that will come along your path, and they will ask you certain things and get real quiet just to see what your energy is trying to say to them, because a lot of your actual voice does, because somebody can say something else and the energy is not is not balancing out. I've dealt with this a lot of times, even a lot recently, when I was just like this person sitting up here trying to figure out my energy, and if it's changing. And I mean, when I say something, I mean it. If I feel like I gotta lie about something or be very discreet about it, I'm just not gonna talk about it. I'm no. I'm just not. I had to learn that from it. I was like, cause see, the devil knows when you get close to victory, they will pull the straight gloves off. They will break all the rules because they want to do any and everything. They will send dark empaths at you. They will send you distractions. Don't allow yourself to be triggered by that. Don't allow yourself to be distracted by that. You got to be very, because it's just like people of your past that you haven't talked to in a while, that even though they know that they're not in good terms with you, they will still try to break their neck. Oh, I want to be sorry, or, oh, I'm just calling to see how you're doing, or they just pop by or whatever. Allow yourself to really step back and reevaluate what the hell they in your life for. Ain't not had no good reason to be back in your life. Y'all done made it clear that you go along your way and I go along mine, and it's sad, because you're that person. That's why it's just like you're going through so much right now. But you also have to allow yourself to know, even though you're going through that hell and that trial and tribulation, those are the things that strengthen you. Because once you're like a Timex, you keep, you take a licking and keep on ticking. You keep getting up, and enemy don't like that. They are banking on you to fail. Don't you allow yourself to, don't give them folks what they want. Don't give that energy what it wants. You keep moving. You are like going to stop that. You're not going to allow. As soon as I did that, it was like a whole bunch of uh uh notifications popped up when I said that, because you are that one. I looked at a lot of my trials and tribulations and see the certain things I placed, what kind of situations I placed myself into. And a lot of them, other people by their decisions placed me in. And I can be grateful for those bad times, because it taught me a lot that I need to learn about myself, how I need to look at society, how I had to look at my so-called friends. I say anything, you have to be able to be grateful for those good times as well as the bad times, because they always gave you some kind of life lesson that you can take along the way. And that's the reason why we go on these journeys, to learn about life at its deepest, at a deep level. Learn more about yourself. Even though you've been with yourself, you really didn't know yourself that deep. And a lot of times people get insecure about that or get mad when you say, do you know who you really are? And you would get offended, like, how you want to tell me I don't know who I really am? And it's just like, in a spiritual sense, you don't. You had to go through certain things and really see things for what they truly were, for you to understand it and identify yourself is who you truly are. You are a warrior, a jack of all damn trades. That is trying to get broken down any type of way. Because like I said a few months ago, I see y'all, you're standing with light over you and you're putting on this armor, and I see bumps, bruises, scratches all on you, but you still took that sword and bowed your head down and took that oath to keep on going. So that is allowing you to keep moving. When I tell you, God and universe did not make any mistakes by giving you that duty to have along the way. I'm telling you, they have confidence in you. And a lot of times it's hard for us to see that when we're going through so many painful situations. We're dealing with a lot of trauma that we're trying to heal and part ways from. But you have to understand, they see the strength in us, but a lot of times you have to be able to stand, they see the strength in us, but a lot of times you have to be able to get the negative vibes out your head and be able to see what they see. you know you have to, and then just pay attention to how your enemies act. If they weren't threatened by your strength, they wouldn't be going as hard as they can to make sure you fail at everything that you do. And I love that when people do that to me. I'm like, well, damn, obviously I got something worth, for them to be insecure about. But I still pray for folks like that, because obviously when people go out their way to do that, they have issues with themselves. And I might be mad at them. They're just reflecting something that they don't want you to see within yourself. And when you do that, when you finally see what they see, and you see why they hate on you like that, you got to appreciate that, because it allowed you to see something. If you didn't have something that, distractions in your way, you know there's a lot of things that's been popping up, and in your way, you know there's a lot of things that's been popping up, and ego wants me to deal with things that I done made peace with. Devil is really trying. I'm like, if you don't get your ass out my face, and I've been really telling them that, like, get some business for real, because I've been there. Listen to what your story is trying to tell you about the personal things that you have went through in the past, the things that you're dealing with right now. But look at all the beautiful things that are coming your way, just because of all the things that you have succeeded over, that what you thought that was going to tear you down, you know because a lot of times we go through certain situations and we don't understand how we're going to come to terms with certain things. Are we going to heal from certain things that's been placed in our lives? And eventually it just takes that time. Because if you look at anything else that you have been through in your past, and you see it's not even a concern to you right now, then you'll understand, oh, okay, if I can get through that, I can get through this too. It may be harder, but these are the things that are going to strengthen you. The things that was sent to break you is the ones that's going to make you in a bigger, better form that you allowed yourself to even be able to comprehend what you're about to mold yourself into. You are molding, and you're just not paying attention. Allow yourself to be able to read between the lines, seeing the unseen, hear the unheard. The words of being, a lot of times, like I've said before, we can listen to music and it's like, are you hearing it? Are you listening to it? Because if you're hearing it, you might not hear everything that's being really spoken behind the meaning of that song. But when you allow yourself to really listen to it, oh, it'll tell you a whole different story than what you were expecting. When somebody says something to you, are you really listening to what they said? Are you going to be listening to the vibes that they're bringing out while they're saying it? All those different things, you have to really focus on a deeper level to see what is being spoken to you. So know that you are that warrior that is going to, going to end a lot of wars and a lot of battles that you didn't even believe you can conquer. Because trust, believe you are. That's the reason why you're going through so many hard things now. Because when you have gone through trauma, the truest trauma that you can possibly go through, and you're still living here to tell that your situation, that lets you know. I mean, you're more powerful than you give yourself credit for. So allow yourself to see what universe sees in you. I do it every day. I have to tell myself, if they wouldn't have placed you here if they didn't have confidence in you, that you weren't going to be able to make an impact in somebody's life, to have, that chance to be able to be on a certain platform. Is that it's an honor to me. And I feel blessed beyond all measures to be able to do that with the situations I've been placed in. So allow yourself to really, really see that for yourself. And you'll know that you are that one that's going to break everything that was sent to break your path down, that is going to strengthen you in ways you weren't even prepared for. So I hope you were able to resonate with the content of this video. I would love to give a post notification shout out to Jessica Rouse. Much love to you as well. And Mimi B, much love to you as well. If this is your first time stopping by my channel, much love to you. Welcome. Good to have you. Drop me a line. Let me know if you resonate. Share. Give me a thumbs up. Subscribe if you have not already. Hit the notification bell so you'll be able to know when I'm about to upload my next video. Know that you are truly blessed, highly favored, and forever loved. And know there's always somebody out there praying for your better days. And give out love, light, and prosperity, as well as positive vibes. You never know, your words, frequency, and vibrations can really take somebody a long way. And I will see you on my next video. Much love, peace, be wild.